let's understand how you can use Velero to backup and restore a Kubernetes cluster on Amazon S3 bucket on any cloud platform. Now, the prerequisite for this video is that you should have a Kubernetes cluster. So that I have, you should have a Kubernetes cluster. You should have access to any cloud platform. In my case, Amazon Web Services. You should be creating a S3 bucket there on Amazon Web Services. You should have Amazon CLI installed on your workstation, and obviously the kubectl also need to be available on the workstation. So these are the things that you need before proceeding. Let's start. So this is my Kubernetes cluster which is running. I'm going to access it from a different machine, a workstation machine. So what I'm going to do is I need to have kubectl installed here. The workstation should be able to ping the manager. My manager IP is 10.0.0.100. I'm able to ping it. I should have Amazon CLI installed here. This is the first thing that you need to do. So you can easily get that, go in the documentation sections and download the zip file, copy it, go back. It's very easy. Okay, I need to install it. Sudo apt install curl, supply the password, just a minute. First thing is you should have Amazon CLI installed, because I need to have my workstation able to access my Amazon Web Services account, as I'm going to create a S3 bucket there. That's done. Now I will install the Amazon CLI. Again, just follow the documentation, unzip and give it install. Very simple. Unzip and then run the install script. That's all. Done. Now finally I'm going to install the script. Now my Amazon CLI is installed. I need to configure it to access my AWS account. So I need to give Amazon AWS configure, and I have my access keys and secret key already available. I'm going to show this, but these will be removed after the video, so security is not compromised. So I copy this, my access key, my secret key, region AP-south-1 and default format table. Now if I give the command AWS and STS get caller identity, I should be able to see my user account which I'm using to access. Perfect. So Amazon CLI is installed and I am able to access my Amazon account. That is the step number 1. Step number 2 is you should have kubectl installed on this machine. So you should be able to access it from the cluster from this machine. So again, we can go to Kubernetes, Google, and search for kubectl install on Ubuntu machines. Here it is. Follow the official documentation. I use the package management system. Go here, copy paste the things, right? So very simple. apt update, first add the repository here, sudo apt update. I copy it, then I need to add the dependency packages. This is the step number 2 after accessing your Amazon account. Install kubectl, add the GPG key. Check this, if this folder is not there, if this directory is not there, you need to create this etc apt keyrings. We'll check it if it is available or not, and then we will proceed further. let's check it out. I'm waiting for it to finish. So moving forward, these packages are installed, about to finish. Take step by step. First install Amazon CLI, install kubectl, done. Now let me check if I have got etcdctl keyrings folder, right? So I don't have the keyrings folder. This directory need to be there, etcdctl keyrings. So I copy this and I paste it here on my workstation. Now I add the GPG key. G need to be added. I now add the repository. Make the key world readable, good practice to do it. Then add the repo. Again, you can make this file secure by making it 644 permissions, and then just give apt update and install the kubectl. So the kubectl need to be installed from on your laptop or the machine from where you are trying to access the cluster. Done. And finally I'll give this. Now I should also have the config file here. Without config file, kubectl is of no use. So just waiting for it to finish and then we will proceed further. Now I need to have the config file. So my workstation IP is 200. I'm going to get the file scp.cube config to allocat 10.0.0.200. The file goes to me. Okay, I'll remove the file in my home directory ssh known host. Let me do it again. No issues. Yes. Supply the password. File goes here. So I have the config file with me. I need to create a directory here, mkdir.cube. You know this stuff. And move this file to the .cube folder. Now from my workstation machine, I am able to access the cluster. Perfect. So I'm able to access the cluster from my workstation. My Amazon CLI is configured. Identity. Right. Now this user has got admin access in my case. What next? Now I need to install the Velero client. Now Velero has two components. One is the client component, another is the server component. Right? Understand. Velero has two components. One is the client component, which you are going to install on your laptop or desktop or the machine from where you are accessing it, right? And the server component, which is going to be installed on the manager, right? Kubernetes manager. So first we have to install the client on my workstation, and then server will be installed on the manager. So let's do it. So you can use the official repository of Velero. If you Google here and you search for Velero policy backup like this, any lines here, it is run Velero on Amazon Web Services. Just follow the guidelines. So first download the official release of Velero. These are the official releases. So I can click here, any of this, I click here. Just follow the guidelines now. Scroll down. I'm using Linux. So I'm scrolling down here. These are it. So I'm going to use Velero 1.60 Linux 64-bit. I copy this, copy link address, and if you notice, they had given you the steps here. If I go back here, they had given you the steps. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to install it, right? So extract it. I go to my workstation. Now I'm client is to be installed on the workstation. I do a wget and this, right? So this is getting extracted, the tar file. So I should have the tar file with me, tar.gz. This is there. I need to extract it. So I give a tar-xvf. This is the Linux stuff and Velero. Now, so it will automatically create a directory, Velero. Go inside this directory. You will find a Velero binary, this one. This need to be copied to say USR local bin, right? So I do a sudo copy Velero to USR local bin. That is the right place. Now if I check with the command velero -help, I should be able to access it, right? I should get the documentation, velero -help. I should see the options. Perfect. So Velero client is installed, right? Client is installed. Amazon CLI. So what we had done till now, we have the kubectl installed, right? Kubectl is installed. AWS CLI is installed, and my Velero client is installed. These three things I have done on my workstation or laptop. You need not to be on the manager to do all these things. Now what? I need to create a S3 bucket. So now because Amazon CLI is installed, I can use the Amazon CLI to create the S3 bucket. I need not to go to the console. So even those steps are mentioned here. Create a S3 bucket, copy paste. I give my bucket a name. So I'm creating a variable here. Bucket, I call it say network nuts KTS backup, right? And the region in which you want to create it. I'm going to create it in Mumbai, AP South 1. So I paste it, change it with your region, AP-South-1. Now just use the Amazon CLI to create the bucket. Very simple. Copy paste this because it's going to use the variables there which we have defined. Done. It's going to create a bucket here. So this is created. I can confirm it if I go to my console here. If I go to my console, I go to my this and S3. I should see a bucket here. Network nuts KTS backup, right? Just created on today's date. What additionally you can do, you can enable the versioning here. This is a good thing because multiple backups you are going to keep. So enable the versioning. And one more thing you can do is you can remove the block public access. So if I go here on the permissions, block public access is currently on, you need to remove it, right? That's all. Save the changes, confirm. So this we can do. Now we have a bucket available with versioning enabled. Now what? Next thing, if you can see here in the Velero documentation, once it is created, you need to create a user, a IAM user, which is used to access or run the Velero. Obviously, I'm not going to run it with a admin account. So we are going to create a IAM user named Velero. Now name can be anything, but let's use the same name. I put the command here, AWS IAM create user Velero. So because my Amazon CLI is configured, it's going to create it on my Amazon account. Now we need to give it minimal permissions. So this user should be allowed to access only the bucket, not anything else. So they had given you a policy, create this policy. They are automatically replacing your bucket name with the variables, right? So this is very interesting. Just copy paste this. This policy need to be created, copy it and paste it here. It will create a file with this name. See here, Velero policy.json. If I open this file, sorry, Okay, Vim is not installed, so I need to install it. Sudo. It's a fresh machine, so that's why we are getting these messages, which is good. So you know the dependencies, that what all need to be created and what all things need to be configured. So Vim is going to be installed. Just 1 minute, please. So I just wanted to show you the file, though I can use cat also, so no need to actually install the Vim. So I could have done the less Velero policy.json. See here, it automatically replaces your bucket name, right, everywhere. Now this policy is created, but the policy then need to be attached to the Velero user, right? Here it is, attaching the policy to the Velero user. So it's an inline policy. This is it. Username Velero, policy name Velero, and it is getting the source from my documentation file. This is done. Now what? I can confirm it. If you go to your IAM and users tab here, in the users, you see a Velero user. Here it is, right? And if you click on the Velero user, there is a policy coming up here. See, Velero policy is added. So that is done. Wonderful. What next? Now again, I'm just following the documentation. I need to create an access key for secret key for the Velero user. Copy this and paste it on the workstation. See, I'm doing everything from the workstation. I hadn't gone on to the manager. It should show you the access key and the secret key. Copy it in a file. So I'm copying this in a file. Say I do a echo, paste, say Velero, creds, anything, right? And you need to create a file like this here. Create a file. First I'm copying it. So need to create a file like credentials Velero in your local directory. So I copy this. That's the right way. Copy it. I'm going to create a file with the name credentials-velero. So I'm going to create a file here, credentials-velero, and paste this and replace the values. Access key will be replaced by the Velero access key, and the secret key will be replaced by the Velero secret key. Save and come out. I just need to copy paste this. So need not to create a file. Copy this access key and paste it here. Save and come out, then get the secret key, again open the file and paste it here, right? Job done. So we have a file which contains the Velero user credentials. What next? That's it. Now install Velero server on the cluster. So give this command, it's automatically going to use your bucket, automatically going to create use your credentials and the config file in this region. Copy it and paste it. Now this is going to do the things on my manager. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, it says hyphen flag option is required, so we'll do it. It must have changed it. Just a minute, guys. So we just need to install the Velero now. So user is created, all this is done, access file is created. So plugin I need to use, sorry, I didn't use the plugin. So I just copy paste this again and I'm going to change it. They are not specifying the plugin, that which plugin you have to use, right? So plugin need to be configured. So if I copy this, I do one thing, let me copy it in a notepad. So I'm going to change this, then I'm going to paste it here because we need to do certain changes. Paste here and simply write the plugin also. So the plugin need to be added anywhere. I put here hyphen plugin, plugins Velero. You can get it from Velero documentation. Velero hyphen plugin hyphen for hyphen Amazon Web Services. I think version 1.9 will still work. That's it. So this need to be added, that which plugin. See, that was the message I got, that plugin need to be configured. So I copied that, right? Plugin flag is required, right? So now I have added the plugin, that this plugins Velero hyphen plugin, this plugin need to be used. So now I copy this and paste it here and run it. So it is going to install the Velero on my manager using my the kubectl file and the config file. I can cross check it. If you give the command kubectl get namespaces, you see a Velero namespace automatically created. If you go inside the Velero namespace, kubectl in the namespace Velero get all, I should see a pod coming up. We have to wait till the pod is in running state. Pod will be initialized soon. Job done, guys. So Velero is installed. Now if I create a deployment, create something and take the backup, that backup should automatically go onto my Amazon Web Services, so S3 bucket. So this is running. Now let's do the practical. So Velero is configured properly and all that. Now let's create a namespace, kubectl get namespaces. So we have a dev namespace. Let me put some deployment here in the dev namespace. So I can go to kubernetes.io and get some code from there. Go to kubernetes.io and here it is in the documentation section, right? I search for deployment. So in the deployments, I copy the actual code here, copy it. I go to my workstation machine, I create a file application.yaml and I'm going to put it in the dev namespace, right? So we have a namespace kubectl in the namespace dev apply -f application. So we have some applications running in the dev namespace kubectl in the namespace dev get all. So we have deployments running, replica set. Now let's take the backup. So I can take a backup of, now the best part of the Velero is, which is not that easily, or these features are not available in the native tools which Kubernetes offer, like etcdctl and etcdutl, that you can take a backup of a particular namespace. You can take backup of specific pods which has a like particular label. So I can simply give the command here Velero. So I'm working from the workstation, right? Velero backup create, say my dev backup, right? My backup name is dev backup, and I say hyphen include namespace dev. That's all. See how easy. So this command is going to take the backup of the dev namespace only. Whatever is in the dev namespace, it is going to take the backup of that, right? Now, so I press enter here. Okay. Oh, my spelling is wrong. Include namespaces. Sorry guys. This is include namespaces. Yeah. Backup submitted successfully. Now this backup should have gone to my S3 bucket, right? If I go here and go to my Amazon account, let's check it out. In the bucket, create as backup. See, I see a backups directory created and dev backup coming up here, right? So backup comes automatically here. Now what I do, I'm going to intentionally simulate a disaster. Let's say someone deleted the dev namespace, but we have the backup, kubectl delete namespace dev. So someone deleted the dev namespace. Now what? I should be able to restore from the backup. I should be able to restore from it. Now, so dev namespace is gone, kubectl get namespace dev is gone. That was important. I can give the command Velero get backups to check how many backups we have available. So a list of backup will come here, dev backup, prod backup, like this, right? It keeps on doing it. So you know which one to restore to. So what you want? I want restore. So I simply give the command Velero restore create hyphen from backup and the backup name. Backup name is dev backup. That's it. from the list of the backups, choose the backup which you wish to restore. Velero restore create -- from -backup and dev backup. The moment I press enter, right, it should get the backup from my S3 bucket, install it, restore it on my Kubernetes cluster, which I am running on premises, and I should get the dev back with all the applications and everything. It says done. I can see the describe to get details about it, right? All namespaces, when you have done it, right? All the logs can also be checked. These commands can be given to get more information about the process. Now if I give the command here again, kubectl get ns, I should have my dev back. Yes, dev is running again 24 seconds ago, and I should have all the applications which are running inside the dev coming back. See here, everything is running. So this is how you use the Velero enterprise grade tool to back up and restore a Kubernetes cluster. And the best part is that it is not stored on the manager, it is on cloud or some secure location. And so I hope you have liked it. Now these videos which are coming right on your screen, they are we have covered some of the best Kubernetes practices. So you consider watching these videos. I'll walk you through some very powerful tips and tactics, so you dig it. Thank you.